Welcome back to Drew Pearson Live, and I'm so excited to be sitting with the mayor of our great city of Dallas, Mayor Rawlings. And Mayor Rawlings, thank you for being with us.
Thank you.
I know it's
an honor.
Thank you. I know it's a busy time of year for you with all the things going on around City Hall in the city of Dallas, but you're preparing also for opportunity to be reelected with the election coming up this May.
I am, and Dallas is in a good place.
Yes.
I mean, we're hot, and I don't mean just in August. I mean, it's everything's taking place, and so I want to kind of keep the pedal to the metal and take this opportunity in our city's life to start to separate us from other places in the nation, and I think we can do it.
Yeah, well, there's some issues that were on the table, so to speak, when you took over as mayor. Do you feel like you've made an impact with those issues, like the things that are going on in City Hall and South Dallas?
I think so. First of all, how we do business, I wanted to be civil. I think everything we do, every word we speak, reflects on our city, and I want that brand regard, if you will, the brand value to go up because of the way we do it. Second is safety.
Yes.
I mean, we've never been safer. Believe it or not, our crime rate is the lowest it's been since 1966.
Wow.
Homicides, you have to go back to 1938 to see our homicide rate that high. So we are very, very safe because of our police, our chief, who I think is doing a great job, and our focus on that. We've been focused on Southern Dallas. That's our biggest growth opportunity.
Yes.
And last year, the growth rate, the investment rate, grew faster in Southern Dallas than in North Dallas.
Wow.
So there is some movement. It's a long road ahead to continue to grow Southern Dallas. And that's really my focus going forward in the next 4 years.
Yeah, and Dallas has been voted one of the fastest growing cities, and a lot of that has to do with your leadership there.
Well, thank you very much, but I think it's a team effort. You know that,
yes.
Okay? You can catch a Hail Mary pass, but I mean, you've got
Roger had to throw it. Somebody had to throw it.
Roger did it, and a lot of people had to block for you.
There you go.
And that's the way the city is.
Yeah.
And there's so many great people out there that are lifting up on the education front, on the business front, on transportation. I mean, Love Field is gone. We had the Wright Amendment going away.
Finally.
And traffic is up 50% versus a year ago there, and it's not hurting DFW.
No.
And so we've got a DART line that goes all the way to DFW. We didn't have that before. We have Clyde Warren Park that's bridging uptown and downtown that hundreds and thousands of people come. We've got an Omni Hotel that is, we're growing in the convention business like we never thought we would have because of that convention center hotel downtown. So every time I turn around, it's happening, and I just say, as I say, keep the pedal to the metal, and let's take the second half and outdistance the other guys.
Amen. And a lot of, you mentioned teamwork, and a lot of it has to do with teamwork effort, and a lot of that teamwork effort with you in the city is working with the city council.
It is.
Now you got 6 new seats because their terms have expired coming up in this next election, and you're going to have to readjust to get used to the new city council members to keep this thing going in a positive direction.
Exactly right. I mean, we are a city council form of government, really. It's 14 council people. Everybody has the same vote. And so our team has worked pretty good together, but we had a lot of veterans. We had 6 veterans that have been there for 8 years.
Wow.
They're going to go away. We've got 8 rookies now. I mean, 6 rookies now. And so we're going to have to meld and do the things in the right way. But I'm learning about those candidates. It's very important for people to study the issues. And they go, who cares about a council person? Trust me, it makes a big, big difference.
Amen. Amen. And your election, or hopefully re-election, is coming up this May. So what is your platform as you move forward?
You know, I'm focused on 4 things.
Okay.
First, ultimately, we've got a big gap between the haves and the have-nots. The way we're going to solve that is through education. So I am pushing hard for our public schools to focus on the performance of students, not politics, really focus on students. Second is Southern Dallas. I created a plan called Grow South. Focus on that. Third, people don't realize how much of an international city we are, and we need to continue to be that.
Right.
We've got nonstop flights to Shanghai and Hong Kong and Abu Dhabi and Dubai now and Rio.
Wow.
We're going to start in Beijing in June. So I'm focused internationally to get that business growing there. And last, to me, it's about arts and creativity. I love sports, but ultimately, I want to get these young artists, the playwrights, the musicians to come, and we'll get to be a vibrant, kind of cooler city than an old mayor, you know, is. And then, you know, get those crazies that are creative in there, and that's when I think our city will take off. So those are the 4 things I get up every morning about, thinking about.
Yeah, and quickly, your support of and speaking out against domestic violence has been, you know, second to none.
Well, I'll tell you, it was a heartbreaking realizing so few people realize what's happening. 2 years ago, we had 26 homicides of men that said they loved somebody and they killed somebody.
Wow.
13,000 cases of this. You know, Drew, you and I both played football and been in sports around men, and we know that you know, kind of joking about how we treat women is part of the culture, and it's just as bad as racism, you know, and kind of how we deal with women. And I think I've been speaking out. Every time I see a group of young men, was with a bunch yesterday afternoon, I sit there and I talk about never, 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 never hit a woman. Not your sister, not your cousin, you know, not your girlfriend. Let's just change the culture, because it can be done.
Yeah.
In the old days, man, acting like you were drunk and it was kind of funny. Okay. Now it's not so funny anymore. Okay?
Yeah, I understand.
And you can change that. So.
Yeah. Well, you're being a leader and speaking out against that. It certainly has made a big difference.
Thanks.
And hopefully this thing continues as far as the growth of Dallas, and your leadership continues there as well.
Well, I appreciate it, and thank you for your leadership. So many people like you have made Dallas their city, and they're making it better. So hats off to you.
Well, if you need a Hail Mary, you still got that Starbucks
I call it him.
on the city council.
Yeah, Jennifer's great, and we work together, and Roger is proud of that daughter. He's proud of all those kids, but he's very proud of Jennifer.
Well, we thank you for taking the time to be with us, Mayor.
Thank you.
And good luck in this election.
Okay, we'll work hard.
All right. When we come back, we're wrapping up the show, so don't go anywhere. Drew Pearson Live will be right back.